Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today is Saturday, and what we're going to do is we're going to work on our couch in our game room. We've had this couch for quite some time. It has certainly seen its better days. The color and stuff in the leather is wearing off. But many of you probably have a similar problem. If you look, you can see the cushion. If I were to push down on the cushion, it sinks all the way down and touches the floor. That tells me we've got a problem with the frame. And what we need to do in this video is we need to take the back off, look to see what is broken, replace whatever that frame piece is that is broken, put everything back together, and then we should be in good shape, and this couch that's seen its better days, of course, will continue to live on. So let's get started. Okay, we've taken our time to take off the backing underneath the couch. You can now clearly see the problem that we're going to address. See this piece of wood? It is clearly broken in half. This is the support, and what happens is whenever the couch, and whenever you sit on the couch, the springs compress this way, and you can see it's carved out here. And it's supposed to rest on this, but with this being broken, it is not able to rest the way that it should. So what we're going to do next is we're going to take this board out. We're going to try to be careful not to break it, and then we're going to take it outside, trace it on a piece of 1x4 plywood that I had found, cut it out, and then we'll reinstall everything. We'll put the backer back on using the staple gun, and we should be complete with the repair. This is the broken piece, and what we're going to do is we're going to trace it down onto this 1-inch wide piece of plywood that we picked up. So what we'll do, we'll trace around this, we'll get out our jigsaw, we'll go around, make this pattern with that, we'll take it back inside, make sure that it fits, and then, as I mentioned before, we'll reassemble it. We'll use staples to put the cover back on the bottom of the couch. We'll use likely some screws and some glue to fix this onto the rest of the frame, and then we should be done. Okay, so we're back inside with the piece that we cut, and off camera what I ended up doing was making some pilot holes. The reason why I made the pilot holes is the way that they fixed this at the factory was before they put the leather on, they actually ran some staples from this side, so from the outside basically, into the wood. And without taking that leather off, there's really no way to affix this back on. So what I did, I drilled 3 pilot holes, and I put a 4th one here just for good measure that's on the other side. We're going to use a lot of glue, and then this top piece will actually use a couple of just standard screws. Now, if you're drilling a pilot hole and you've never tried a Craig jig, I'd highly recommend that you make this purchase. What it does is, based upon the thickness of the wood that you have, it allows you to make really perfect angles in order to get your screw in, and it actually comes out in the very center of the board. That's always been a challenge for me, and then when I found the Craig jig, I read about it on some woodworking forums. It really has just sped things up quite dramatically. So here's what we've got to do. I'm going to set this in place. I'm going to put glue. I'm going to drill some pilot holes with a drill bit. I'm going to sink the screws where necessary. I'm going to take this cover and put it back on, and I'm going to utilize a staple gun to make that happen. And then we're going to roll the couch back over, and we should be done with our repair. So we've gotten the couch turned back over, and let's take a look at the center cushion. Remember, we used the center cushion to judge how far we were able to compress that down, and when we started, it was going all the way down to the floor. And as you can see, we have remedied that, and it's back to the way that it should be. So the old couch lives on another day. Thanks for watching.